Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Dash. D-A-S-H. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe down below. I'd appreciate that. And if you like this video, you can tap that like button. You could even tap the dislike button. I'm okay either way. I'm going to start us off on the weekly time frame here for Dash. I had a request for Dash, and I am obliged to do it. I used to hold a lot of Dash. I do not hold any right now. And the chart looks interesting to me, actually. May not look interesting to a lot of other people, but it looks interesting to me. So, I'm going to pull out a horizontal line here. Just kind of drop it right there. I'm going to zoom in and we can see what's going on. So this chart takes us back. I'm not actually sure when the inception of Dash was. I do believe this is probably pretty accurate to the inception of Dash back in October of 2017. Yeah, but we came down in December of 2019 and had a couple, 3 wicks down here. Then over here on March in 2020, which is the COVID crash. I mean, really, that was not a big crash for Dash, honestly, compared to the rest of the market that, you know, Dash was already down there and just, you know, a little bit later, it was down there again. And not a big deal. And then it had a big move, actually. Dash, from the COVID crash and from this previous low here, had gone up 1,200%. I mean, that's pretty good. And where are we sitting again right now? Well, we came down to that point back in June of 2022, and we're back here again back in September of 2022. And as I'm doing this video, because I haven't even looked at the chart, this is the first time I've looked at the chart, I almost want to buy some Dash now, actually, looking at this. Kind of interesting. So Dash is got some resistance right here. And it looks, actually, I'm going to take that one off because I want to put a parallel channel on that instead, because it looks to me like we are in this channel right here. Just move that, kind of adjust that. And we are in, yeah, look at that. So we're in this channel right now. So here's the top. We came down, we tested this bottom, broke back above it. We tested the heart line, went back to the top, heart line, under the heart line, back to the top, and you see what's going on here. And now we're retesting the heart line, but we're getting squeezed right now. So, I mean, this, honestly, if you want to jump in a Dash, I mean, I don't do trade calls. I don't tell people what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. But if I were to get into Dash, which I might actually put some money in right now, we got a squeeze going on here. So we've got this heart line that Dash is kind of fighting against. And then we've got our, like, multi-year to the beginning of its existence support that we've been holding very nicely. And, I mean, even if it just went back up to the top of the channel from where we're at right now, that's a 70, you know, roughly 70% move. But once we break above this resistance up here, and if we can get back up to this 200 EMA or even the 100 EMA, I mean, that's a pretty solid move for Dash. The other thing that I'm looking at right now is the RSI is looking really good. We're down, you know, at the bottom here. We didn't even tap the red, which is good. And then we have crossed above the yellow moving average here, and we're retesting it twice, and we're staying above it, which is a good sign. That's good. So now I'd like to see us come back up, hit the 50 line here, which would probably bring us back up to this resistance. We'd probably get rejected a little bit, rejected off the 50 line, or maybe break through and then retest, either one. And, you know, this looks like it could have a decent move up ahead. Another thing that I see here, excuse me, is let's get rid of this channel. And let's go from right here and across. And we can put this channel in right here. And as you can see, we tapped it right here. We've come to the bottom. We hit the heart line, come to the top, tested the heart line, fell through it, tested it, and now we're down at the bottom again. So if this channel came true, you're at the very bottom right now. And so your move is 1,000% to the top. If it were just to continue to play sideways like this, and honestly, I don't see really why it wouldn't. Excuse me, I got some in my throat here. And also on the RSI, on the weekly, we've got this resistance line right here, and it looks like we're trying to break through. So let me move this up. I want you guys to be able to see this a little bit better. So we've got this resistance that we're working on, and it kind of looks like a falling wedge of sorts here. You know, we've got multiple hits on both bottom and top. There's a gap down here below, and it looks like we're hitting this 1, 2, and third time. Might be the charm, and probably, what are we on the weekly chart? So maybe October, we get this breakthrough, and that's when we start getting the move to the upside, which is a good sign for Dash. The project itself, I'm not like too informed about it. I bought into it a while back because I was buying at these lows and selling at the high. I usually just look at price action. I don't know too much about it, but the project's been around since 2017, and it seems to be holding support nicely, so that looks pretty good. Let's drop down to the daily and just see if we have any kind of divergences going on here that might help us out here. Let's see. No, I don't see any divergences on the daily. Let me go down to the 12-hour. 12-hour is starting to make a move right now, it looks like. Let me get rid of these blue lines here. The 12-hour is starting to make a move. It busted through, retested, and now we're above the 50 line, which is good. Honestly, I'd like to see us get into the overbought area on this green line up here. I'd really like to see us get there because, that would mean that we've made a nice move to a top level. And usually when we get an overbought, that means that a big move had happened. Now, I don't want it to have a big crash afterwards, but I would like to see us get up to the top, because otherwise, if we don't get up to the top, see how these ones didn't get to the top? All we're doing is trading sideways. And this is not taking us anywhere. So I'd really like to see one move get to the top and then have us retest or come back down and kind of just dance around the top up here for a little bit on the 12-hour at least. Let's go down to the 4-hour, see if we got any kind of... No divergence, it's just moving. So, in the short term, you're going to want this 4-hour to get above this 200 EMA right now. And we are at resistance right now on the 4-hour, so you can put it a line right there. We're hitting resistance currently. So right this instant might not be the best time to get in unless we can break through this resistance, because right now there's plenty of support that was here that we lost support. And now this is the first time we're retesting this resistance here. So I would be cautious about getting in at this very moment, which is at $43.41. I might wait for it to come back down to maybe retest, right around this area, around the 42, 43. But if you don't care, it's only $1 difference. That could be a lot for some people. Or you can wait until it breaks up, hits the 200, comes back down to retest that resistance, which would be a good move right there, because I don't think it's going to break through the 200 on its first go. It did back here, I guess. But actually, no, because we hit right here, we hit again, then we got rejected, and then finally we broke through. So yeah, this is the first time in a while we're going after that 200 EMA. I do expect a rejection and then a retest to make sure that this is support. So if you're looking to buy in right now, I'd wait for multiple scenarios that I just pointed out right there. Other than that, this is just going to be a quick update on Dash. Since I don't really know too much about the project, I'm just doing some quick price action here. Honestly, it looks really good to me. I would be interested in this. I actually am interested in this. I might go look at it here in a moment after I get off. You're also looking at just really quickly, I'm on the 12, let's go to the daily. You're looking at a nice double bottom pattern here. So if this thing plays out, you got one bottom right there. You're forming the second bottom right there. If this were to play out as a double bottom, your price target would be above the 200 on the daily, and it would bring you perfectly right up to this previous support right here, which will be resistance right here. So if it did do something like that, you'd come up to this, you'd probably get rejected, come back and retest this 200 EMA, and then maybe make a move up if it continues to be bullish. But that's kind of what we're looking at for Dash. yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe, like the video. If you got any comments on this video, please leave them down below, and I will do my best to get back to you. Otherwise, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.